So let's go ahead and get ourselves into our first Yin pose, which is called butterfly. So for butterfly, we'll go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, just a comfortable distance from the groin. We don't need to pull the feet in too tight, just kind of experiment with what feels most natural to you so that you can really allow your knees to relax down, your hips to be relaxed. If you feel like your pelvis is tilted back so that you're already really rounded in your spine here, you might want to take a blanket and just roll it up and then just go ahead and sit on the edge of the blanket. That's just going to help to get your hips a little higher so that your pelvis can tilt forward. So just see how that feels here in this diamond shape with your legs. And if you find that your knees are really high and there's a lot of tension in your hips, holding your knees up like this, you're welcome to take either a yoga block, or if you have a pillow, you can hold that pillow up, or you can take a blanket, just anything that you want to place under your knees so that they can just be nice and relaxed. Now, once you find this shape, I'm going to move these out of the way, but once you find that shape, take a couple of nice deep belly breaths. That's where you're really taking some nice, conscious, elongated breaths in through your nose and then out through your nose or through your mouth. One more breath like that, where you're breathing in, allowing the breath to be nice and long, nice and deep. And then when you're ready to exhale, go ahead and start to come forward into what we call in Yin our comfortable edge. So that's just this edge, this place where we're not going to go any farther unless I came and push your back down, which I'm not going to do. And you're not going to pull your feet closer. You're just going to be relaxed into this edge. So you just find this edge and you just allow your back to round, you allow your head to drop. And depending on your edge, depending on your shape, you might also appreciate some support in front of you. So you can take whatever you have at home. You can take blankets. If you have a yoga bolster, you might like a bolster or maybe a cushion from your couch. You just take some cushions so that you can just relax into that, so that you really can allow yourself to really surrender into this shape. And that's going to be different for everyone. Some people are not going to need the bolsters. Some people are going to feel comfortable just letting their head drop. Some people can have their hands on their fists, their elbows on the floor, and just finding what works for you. And then again, just taking a couple of deep breaths, really finding the edge and surrendering to it. And then once you find this shape, we're just going to spend some time here. So, Yin yoga is the practice of holding poses passively for an extended period of time. So in my classes, I will set the timer. I just use my phone. I set the timer for 3 minutes. And my own personal home practice, I like 5 minutes. And I just set the timer and then I just put it down and I just really allow for myself to relax into this shape. Letting the breath be long and deep. Each exhale, just surrendering, really just settling into the shape. This practice is a practice of non-doing, where we really just rest in the stillness, where we have an opportunity to be mindful of our bodies, mindful of our breath, mindful of the state of our emotions, our mental body, just allowing. We'll just keep breathing deeply, just noticing the sensations as they arise, and just allowing. It's really this practice of allowing. Eventually, the timer will go off. And then when the timer goes off, you just go ahead and use your hands to come up. You can move the supports out of the way, and then you can just extend the legs. Take a couple breaths right into the belly.